What's going on, guys? Patch here. Hope guys are all having a fantastic day, guys. Today I want to share with you guys my top 3 altcoins, maybe top 5 altcoins for the month of April 2021. These are coins I think have a ton of potential. We're going to be going over each of them, covering a little bit why I think they have the potential, but I'm not going to be doing too much of a deep dive in each one because this video would end up being way too long. So if you like one of them, make sure you guys dive into it. This one might get a little bit more of like a podcasty vibe because I'm going to be talking a good amount, covering a good amount of these altcoins, some honorable mentions, some reasons why I might not be as much in some other altcoins. We're going to go over the whole altcoin talk. So if you guys like this video, you want to see more videos like this in the future, you know, what comes after April, maybe we can do one for May, for June, July. Let me know in the comments down below as well. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate you guys. But let's go over the fundamentals first. Obviously, Bitcoin had the Visa news. That's incredible. Bitcoin's over $58,000. That's incredible. But the reason why I want to highlight this is a lot of people want to turn $10,000 into $1 million during this bull run. And it sounds, 100x, it sounds like a crazy feat. However, there are people that are going to do that. It's going to happen. But the way it's going to happen is not the traditional method that a lot of people are trying to go down. So if you just buy $10,000 worth of Bitcoin right now, the chance of that $10,000 being worth $1 million, I mean, you're going to need like a $6 million Bitcoin for that to happen. And although Bitcoin might hit $6 million, maybe even it's going to hit at this bull run. Who knows? Bitcoin does some crazy shit all the time. I wouldn't necessarily say the chances are extremely high, and I wouldn't necessarily say that that's the best game plan I've ever seen. So the way I think people are actually going to be able to do it is through either trading or it's through buying specific altcoins that have the potential of these big moves. And we'll cover a little bit more about the math behind it in a second, but let's just go over Bitcoin. For example, what happened right now, we had this trend line drawn. If you were able to enter a short for Bitcoin here, Bitcoin went down 10%. Say you had a 10x leverage trade here, that's a 100% trade, right? In the matter of a couple of days, simply by following the analysis of there was a trend line, Bitcoin broke below the trend line, and so we entered the trade below the trend line and followed it down to the first support of around 54, 55K, and then down to the next support of around 50 to 51K. Now, let's say you were able to then stack a long entry at around 50 to 51, maybe even 52K, as it was the next, the support level, the key support level of around that 50K area. Then that up to where we are right now was another 13, 14% move at a 10x leverage. Again, if you're doing 20x leverage, you're making even more. Be careful with your leverage, but at a 10x leverage that's 150%. So just over the course of a week, those are 2 very, very profitable, very, very good trades that could have been entered and were able to be where you would have been able to profit on. Now, these are the ways that people are going to be making money, right? Trading like this, using the leverage trades, smart, don't overdo it, don't do anything crazy, don't lose your money. But this, as well as buying undervalued altcoins, that's how people are going to actually be able to make a ton of money. If you haven't signed up the exchanges that I'm using, for example, in order to do these type of trades, check out the link down below. It's going to be in the description to Bybit. I also have the #1 Bybit tutorial video on YouTube for beginners. If you want to learn how to set up longs, how to set up shorts, all of that is going to be in the description below, as well as the first link where I post every single one of the trades that myself and my expert team enter as soon as we see them. We don't buy them first and then post them. We post them as we are going to buy them so that everybody gets free access to every one of our trades. Every altcoin trade, every leverage trade, you'll get access to the #1 community in the space. But most importantly, it is free for 14 days. Go check it out. If you don't like it, if it doesn't work for you, you can cancel. You'll avoid getting charged. We're not going to hide anything from you during those 14 days. You'll just see everything we have to offer. And if you like it, you stay. Most people choose to stay, but that's 100% up to you. Now, like I said, Visa had some extremely big news that kind of helped crypto and did some pretty bullish things for Ethereum. Given the video today, I was going to talk a little bit of trash about Ethereum, not too much, a little bit of trash. What they announced was they had successfully processed a USDC payment directly on the Ethereum blockchain using USDC. The payment giant plans to introduce this new capability to its partners later this year. This obviously brought Bitcoin back above $58,000 in the wake of Visa news. Now let's go over Ethereum. I said I was going to talk a little bit of shit about Ethereum. I'm not going to talk too much shit. Ethereum still has a ton of potential. Don't get me wrong. The thing is, the market cap of Ethereum is currently at $200 billion. Now, a lot of people are talking about a 10K Ethereum. maybe. That would need Ethereum to be over a $1 trillion market cap. Now, it's possible, but it obviously comes with a lot of risk. Ethereum, I mean, the problem that it had recently was the fact that it said it was going to come out with something that was going to help gas fees. It was going to help a lot with just a lot of the things its competitors were doing, and then it delayed it. And Ethereum delays stuff a lot. So it shouldn't have been any surprise to anybody that Ethereum delayed it, but they did delay it, and then people got upset. And then there are other altcoins out there, Cardano, DOT, that are coming in, and they're doing a lot of good things, and they're sort of taking some of the market share away from Ethereum. Not yet taking market cap away, but they're taking market share away, meaning a lot of the money is flowing into those altcoins. They're growing, and Ethereum's not growing as much. So with the fact that Ethereum likes to delay things, they don't actually have anything out yet. So a lot of the fear is there, and a lot of the doubt is there for some investors of Ethereum. I still hold a little bit, just making that clear, but that is still there. We have to calculate the math between going from $200 billion to over $1 trillion is a 5x, right? Now I'm going to say only 5x, but you guys know what I mean, the crypto space, only a 5x. We've seen altcoins do 5x's in a matter of a couple of days. So that there's the math there. If you're going to be turning your money into $1 million, you would need $200,000 worth of Ethereum. And that's, again, if Ethereum does actually, it does manage to launch everything it needs to launch, get that market share, grow that market cap up. So it possesses a little bit of risk, a little more risk than I would say I would like at this point, given it is the second biggest altcoin. Then we have things like Cardano, who are coming in. It's at a 38, just under a $40 billion market cap. So already, if Cardano were to take that market share and go to $1 trillion, or if Cardano was just going to go up to compete with Ethereum, it's already talking about a 5x just to get to Ethereum's market cap, right? Anything above that is already more than a 5x. So if you're looking at making, a larger return, you look for a good project like Cardano, and all of a sudden it sounds a lot more interesting to get in Cardano versus getting into Ethereum, where Ethereum's 5x takes it to $1 trillion. Cardano's 5x just brings it to Ethereum's current market cap. These are the type of things this is sort of the math that I'm looking at when it comes to investing in these altcoins. So we'll get to the top altcoins in just a second. Again, I'm sorry for rambling, but I do want to get this point clear to kind of help you guys out when it comes to deciding what altcoins you want to be investing in. Cardano is a very good altcoin. They still have a lot of stuff to launch. They still have a lot of things coming, and so far they've delivered when they said they were going to do something. Unlike the consistent delays we have with Ethereum, Cardano's actually done these things, and they still have so much more to come. Again, it's valued at $40 billion, and it doesn't have most of the stuff it needs to launch. It's going to be, it's one to watch. Again, it's one to watch. And then some honorable mentions. Engine is another one that's really good. Now, Engine's been blowing up. I know it's at $2.50. Yeah, if you've been in the trailer group before, if you've been following my channel for a while, we were talking about Engine at 6 cents, saying we're extremely bullish on it. I mean, it's done that type of return. But Engine, it's really high. Don't buy things at the peak. Wait for a little bit of a cool off. Wait for a little bit of a price drop. It's not going to drop to 6 cents, but it might, it's already seeing a little bit of a correction from its peak. Let that correction come in, buy at the dips, and then ride the way to the upside. Crypto.com is another one that I really like. The website is really cool. I think what they're offering, they actually have a real product, a real use case for the token, which is great to me. And it is at a $5 billion market cap. I mean, similar to Engine, it might look like it's up a ton, but its market cap is so low. And there are a ton of these altcoins that we can find. But let's go into the ones for April. Again, sorry for rambling. I'm going to stop rambling now. Let's dive into it. The first one's Litecoin. Litecoin is at a $13 billion market cap. Litecoin is the silver to Bitcoin being gold. Yeah, it's at $194. And I'm going to be honest, Litecoin has been slow, disappointing. However, the good news, its all-time high is over $300, which means we haven't hit the all-time high for Litecoin yet, given Bitcoin, Ethereum, those are already past it. Litecoin hasn't seen that happen yet. It is still a top 10 altcoin as of right now. Let's just put, it might fluctuate, top 15 altcoin, top 11 altcoin, whatever it is. $13 million market cap, a lot of room to grow, especially with that PayPal news that everybody's waiting to come out. PayPal integration, they're probably going to be looking at the big players. Bitcoin, we might be looking at Ethereum, but we're also looking at Litecoin being added to that as well, which would be a catalyst for Litecoin to have a bigger move. Now, another one, a fan sort of a fan favorite. I know a lot of people really like this cryptocurrency. I haven't talked about it in a very, very long time because they've been kind of silent. Tron. Now, the reason why I'm putting Tron in here, it looks like, again, I think it could be due for a breakout any second now, but also because there is nobody who knows how to market during a hype cycle bull run better than Justin Sun. You like him or hate him, but nobody knows how to do it better. If you were around in 2017, you remember this man was known for just hype. Anything he could paint, anything he could get his hands on, this man would be hyping it up. But not to mention, Tron also has their platform. They're adding stuff to it. Something to watch out for. Again, make sure you do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own research. But this might be one of the ones that I'm most interested about. One of the ones that I'm most, and again, I'm in this one. I'm sorry to share with you guys. I was going to make this video before this happened. It's up 28% on the day. Let's refresh to see if it actually changes anything. It's up 29% on the day. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's up a lot. However, $425 million market cap. Of course, that comes with a higher risk because we're looking at in something that's not a 10 trillion, 20 trillion, or billion, $100 billion market cap, $200 billion market cap. Of course, it's going to come with a little more risk. However, if you do some research on this, you'll see they actually have the potential to disrupt quite a few industries. And these are the altcoins that, you know, if this altcoin manages to get to a $4 billion market cap, it managed to take over some market share, gain some traction, $4 billion market cap, we're already looking at a 10x. And then it's only at a $4 billion market cap, right? Which is tiny for a lot of altcoins. So maybe it gets to a 40 billion, you're looking at 100x. Now you're able to turn 10K into $1 million. I think that math is right. 100%, 10K to $1 million. That's how you're going to actually be able to do it. So trading on the leverage side, something I've been doing again for a long time, as well as trading altcoins, being able to either buy and hold. If you're buying and holding, buy good projects, undervalued, low market cap that you think have a lot of potential. That's going to be your best bet to making the most gains. Again, a little higher risk, but it's going to be your potential of actually, it's going to be the only way to turn 10K to $1 million. You're not going to do it by holding Bitcoin or Ethereum if you don't have a ton of money already in there. So yeah, Origin Protocol, look it up. It's actually pretty cool. You guys know there's so many good altcoins out there. There's so many good altcoins out there. I can't possibly put every single one of them in a video. There's VeChain. We talked about Engine. That wasn't even the top list. That was an honorable mention. Engine, VeChain. There's so many good cryptocurrencies. Cardano, so many good ones. I know you guys are going to flood the comments with the ones that you like best. So I'm going to allow it. I want to see it. Let me know down below in the comments which altcoins you guys are holding and which altcoins you think have the highest potential to give you some crazy gains. I want to read through them. Hey, if there's some good ones, if I analyze them, maybe we'll do a part 2 to April's top cryptocurrencies. Maybe we'll do a one for May. Maybe we'll include that one in there. So give me them down below. If I haven't looked into them, I'll take a little look into them. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter and Instagram as well, links are going to be in the description. You guys can tag me. Give me your altcoins there, whatever it is. Put them somewhere. Put them both in both places. Put them on the YouTube comments as well as Twitter mentions. Do that. I'll make sure to go look at it. Tweet me on Twitter, whatever. I'm trying to use it more. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one.